Welcome to Orile Iganmu.
Orile iganmu gunu igunu ko iganmu gunu igamule orile iganmu gunu igunu ko iganmu gunu.
Training, which was mooted by one of our members, Honorable Oipa, that is what we can do to our own people now on our own, that doesn't need anybody's support. That all we need to do is just to get computer systems that we can run a program like this. So we are all excited about it. So on that paper,
you said cause or prayer. My own is prayer, because you have lifted my body.
Be a politician and continue to fight the system we are in, that it won't work. So we have to abandon politics and serve as non-governmental.
I said God will reward all of you, but they are not paying you them. It's God that will pay you people in Jesus' name.
No. Why are we saying this? We want you to think along with us. What could drive this mentality? What do we intend to achieve from it? We intend to achieve nothing rather than to better the lives of our children, despite the downlook on death from wherever we might see. We don't want to bother because
I saw something in them. Like what you are saying, why I am happy of this place, there's no discrimination. So I see it as Orile community. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, that's what makes me happy.
Started far back 2008. 2008 now is how many years running? 16 years. So what we used 2005 to buy then, how much do you think we used to buy it now in comparison? But it has never changed because we have the desire, the goal we want to achieve.
Charging anything. So I thank God so much for this association. I must tell you. May God bless all of you.
Be useful to yourself, be useful to your family, be useful to your community, be useful to your nation. And don't be a wayward child. This is what we want to see in every child that are coming here. This meeting was to intimate us of who we are. Ìdí àkọ́kọ́ tá a fi pèpàdé òní láti fi ra hàn pé kí la jẹ́, kí nìdí tá a fi ń ṣe nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. Because a gbàgbọ́ pé tí ẹ bá mọ ìdí tá a fi gbé ètò yìí kalẹ̀, dájúdájú àgbọ́yé yóò ní sí láàrin àwa àti yín. Our name is Orile Iganmu Progressive Association now, but it was formerly Orile Iganmu Progressive Movement. That is in 2006. So this body was formed in 2006 with the name Orile Iganmu Progressive Movement. So why was it formed? A sọ fún wa pé ẹgbẹ́ yìí a dá sílẹ̀ ní ọdún kẹfàlélógún bí láàdọ́rin 2000 ṣá ọdún tá a ti dálẹ̀. So pẹ̀lú orúkọ Orile Iganmu Progressive Movement, ṣùgbọ́n lónìí ó di Orile Iganmu Progressive Association. So why was it formed far back 2006? It was more or less a group of like-minded people agitating for the development of this community. We are in political setup then. So we gather ourselves to accuse government of neglecting our community, orile iganmu. And what we normally do those then was to write petitions to them. But this petition later put us in a good book, not to say bad book, of the government, that we have to engage, they have to engage us in a lot of battle. So adẹgbẹ́ ìsílẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹgbẹ́ ajàjàngbara tó ń jà fún ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀ iganmu ní ọdún 2006 tí mo sọ fún wa. Pẹ̀lú èròǹgbà òṣèlú nígbà yẹn wípé a lè fi òṣèlú wá ìdàgbàsókè àdúgbò wa. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ wa ń gbà yẹn ní pé ká kó àwọn òwe káàkiri sáwọn ìjọba pé wọ́n yàn wá jẹ lórílẹ̀, wọn ò tó àdúgbò wa ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn padà wá mú ìkọlù bá àwa àtàwọn ìjọba àgbà yẹn. So léyìí tí ó padà wá sọ wá di nǹkan tá a dà lénìí. So that battle led to what informs what we are doing today. Because to cut the story short, the issue was later dragged by arresting us or writing a petition against us then to Orile Iganmu police station. From Orile Iganmu police station, they took us to Area C command. What was the allegation? Then we were alleged to have been given a contract with a sum of some millions of money that we did not do it. That was what brought the battle on. Whereas the reverse was the case. Yes, a contract was given to some of our members. They did it and the government in charge did not pay them. So kí ló fàjà yẹn gbà yẹn ni pé wọ́n náà fún ìjọba pé wọ́n ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Ìjọba wa accuse wa pé lára àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa wà tó ń fún níṣẹ́ gbà yẹn tí wọn ò ṣe. But whereas lóòótọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa wà tó fún níṣẹ́ tó ṣe tíjọba ò sanwó. So ìyẹn ló dá ìjà yẹn lẹ̀. So nígbà tí ìbanilórúkọ jẹ́ wá fẹ́ wọ̀ àti threat to life, so we have to write a petition where the then local government chairman ẹni tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ni Honourable Aliu Kazeem, and he was the pioneer council chairman of Aguda LCDA, who later represent this constituency at the Federal House of Assembly. When Fashola came on board, we continued from where we stopped. And already we have a documentary showcasing the deplorable state of Orile community where we have their video evidence. So when Fashola came in, Fashola reacted when he was about to celebrate his 100 days in office, and then he visited the ballet of the former ballet of Orile Iganmu here, where we present to him our blueprints that Orile Iganmu need government attention. So ní kí gbogbo local government kan fún ní ọ̀nà kankan ní local government kankan tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ sí. So here at Aguda, the stakeholders met, they brainstorm and they pick Opeliyeri Street. Then Opeliyeri was so bad. I did we show the first documentary here, you would have seen Opeliyeri in its state there. But for the time, I won't want to delay us with that. So he picked Opeliyeri. So most of the major streets you are looking were done by Fashola there. So this gave us a kind of relief that, yeah, we have fought a battle. We might not be the only one that fought it, but our voice has been added into that struggle. Then within ourselves, we now felt, what can we do to help ourselves? We've achieved that cause. So we now decide to celebrate 1 year of this organization here in that fateful December. And we want to mark that celebration by giving awards to people. So among our members then now mentioned one barrister Kingsley to us, that there is a barrister that stays at Eric Moore then, that he normally writes articles in daily paper calling government attentions to the deplorable state of Orile community. We were shocked, a barrister that stays at Eric Moore, a very fine, conducive environment, wrote articles in dailies that government should address the situation of Orile Iganmu. So it gingered us to invite him for that award. So nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí wá, ó wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn bí mo ṣe múra ilé ṣe múra. so kò dá sí wa gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá a sọ ó kàn lọ ọjọ́ kẹrin ló kàn pé lórí fóònù pé ṣàlè yọjú sóhun lọ́fíìsì òun lápapá ipò òun ní interest nínú èròǹgbà wa so bàtà dọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ látó mọ orí èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé so ẹni tó kàn wá bíi kíní báyìí nítorí gbogbo bí tó tẹ̀ fi ṣọ́fíìsì ẹnu la gbogbo wa ni so ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wádìí pé ta ni wá kí ló dé ta fi ṣe nǹkan tá à ń ṣe so we open up to him that this is our background, this is where we are coming from. It was then he laughed that we cannot be a politician and continue to fight the system we are in, that it won't work. So we have to abandon politics and serve as non-governmental. Now ask further if we are registered. We say register, we are just doing our own. Ó bèrè bóyá ti orúkọ wa ti wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn CAC a ní àtẹ̀ṣe yẹn. Ó wá lóun ò ní lè bá wa ṣe nǹkan kan àfi tá a bá wà registered. He now said he cannot do anything with us whatsoever except the organization is registered. And he asked us to go and bring 50,000 out of 150,000. So when we gave him the 50,000, he said, so we are serious, he have to refund the 50,000 and did the registration freely to us. So it was in the process of that. Thank you. So it was in the process of that registration that the CAC people refuses to allow movement in our name. And if you recall, that period was during the period when Niger Delta movement are terrorizing Nigeria. So they were afraid that Hope will not allow another movement to terrorize Lagos here. So that was why they asked us to change to association. I think that is the humble beginning and background of OIPA. So God gave us now wisdom. Through what that Barrister Kingsley did, we now propose to him that he should be the board of trustee of OIPA, which he agreed. So I want to tell us, immediately Barrister Kingsley stepped in as the board of trustee, he began to link us up with multinational companies. He first introduced us to the then managing director of Promasido, Chief Kate Richard. Kate Richard was the first set of people. So then we have told him, we have started this computer training, which was mooted by one of our members, Honorable Benga Ipaye then. That is what we can do to our own people now, on our own, that doesn't need anybody's support. That all we need to do is just to get computer systems, that we can run a program like this. So we are all excited about it. So on that fateful day, Barrister Kingsley too saw what we are doing. So he now linked us up to multinational companies. So when the managing director of Promasido visits us here, so he was so amazed, and he had to, because the system we use, or we started with, the system of this old system with more or less like TV, desktop publishing and what we started with. So he gave us latest desktop there, new one, brand new one, 5. This Chief Kate Richard, and he now agreed to give us some money monthly, 100,000, because later on we have to come up with another newsprint, One Voice newspaper. So that newspaper was used to promote this community and to tell the outside world that despite the challenges that we face, we still have good character in our mix. So that paper ran for consecutively almost 4 years, while this man was on the board of managing director of Promasido Nigeria Limited. So, but immediately we vacated that office, everything changed. Barrister Kingsley did not stop. He linked us up to Francesca Rossetti. Francesca Rossetti linked us up to a lot of other companies. So I want to pause here for now. That is our humble beginning. Just for you to know, why are we saying this? We want you to think along with us. What could drive this mentality? What do we intend to achieve from it? We intend to achieve nothing rather than to better the lives of our children, despite the down look on them from wherever we might see. We don't want to bother, because we value one thing in the whole world globally: technology. There is nothing as technology as we speak. There is nothing no education here. We train a lot of graduates here. We've trained a lot of graduates who pass out, who have done their NYC. They come back here to learn computer application. And we thank God that since we've been running it, we've added a lot of programs. So recently, through Francesca Rossetti, who linked us up to Jotna Nigeria Limited, we have Jotna as one of our major partners now, who not only take charge of all what we are doing here, they pay token salaries to our staffs, they pay rent of this place monthly or yearly, they give some little token just to manage the whatever we are doing, we want to achieve. And to God be the glory. We are very proud and happy with God, because God has shown his mercy unto us. A lot of our students now are spread all over the globe, doing fine. Some are working, some are in university, some are on scholarship, doing wonderfully well. And we are proud to tell the world that these are people that have come here from this community, and they are now in a global place to say. So on that note, ṣe wọ́n rí wa tọ́nà ti fún wa ṣe lẹ́nu bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run kọjú àánú sí wa, because púpọ̀ lára ọmọ ta fún bíbá yìí, púpọ̀ wọn ti ṣoríire. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn wà ní yunifásitì káàkiri, àwọn míì ti ṣe tán, wọ́n ti ń ṣiṣẹ́. Some are working in banks in high places company. Some are in America, London, Canada as we speak. Some are on scholarship. So they are doing wonderfully well. So that is our joy. And that is what we want you, the parents, to know. That as we are taking your children on this program, your mind must be with us. Because we will commit them. What matters most is the seriousness we want to drive out of them. But be useful to yourself, be useful to your family, be useful to